In this video, I'm going to go over how to set up a GitHub Pages site. And I'm going to assume, to start off, that you have a GitHub account already. If you do not, please sign up for one. That would be the first step here. The second step is to download GitHub Desktop and then install it on your computer, depending on what type of computer you have, Macintosh or Windows. And you're going to log in to your GitHub account. And when you're inside here, you will see this page where if you're at github.com and you're logged in, you will see your repositories on the left-hand side. What you want to do is set up a new one. So I'm going to go to new. And in order to set up a GitHub Pages site, I need to name it the same thing as my username. So here I have Jacob Rifkin. So I need to also call my GitHub Pages site jacobrifkin.github.io. This is going to be my Pages site. So you need to title it your username.github.io. I'm going to set it to be public, and you need to check the add a README file. Create repository. And now it hasn't set up the site for me yet. I've got to go through a couple more steps. Second step is to hit settings and scroll down to where it says GitHub Pages. And so GitHub Pages is designed to host your personal organization or project pages from a GitHub repository. Your GitHub Pages site is currently being built from your master branch. I'm going to set this to be my main branch and save. Repository name. And now your site is ready to be published at GitHub at jacobrifkin.github.io. And so this is how this is going to work. So I changed mine from being the master branch to the main branch that I was currently on. So you'll see that I have my site set up at jacobrifkin.github.io. And if I go back to my repository, so I'm going to go back to Jacob Rifkin, jacobrifkin.github.io. So when you load this page, you will see that this has this README and it has the jacobrifkin.github.io. And if you look up at the top when you upload your page or when you access your page, right now my username.github.io, and I have the same text that is here. And I don't even have an index page yet. You may see a delay. This took about 6 minutes for this to show up. You can sometimes check in an incognito window. So if I go here and I check and see, same thing is popping up. There might be a delay when you access it. But to upload files to this GitHub repository, what I like to use is the GitHub desktop. And again, desktop.github.com, and you download this program. And when it opens up, so this is what the program looks like when you first launch it, you'll sign into your GitHub account. And it's going to ask, what do you want to do? And I'm going to open GitHub desktop. I'm going to sign into my account. So it recognized what I was logged into on the computer. So my name, jacobrifkin, gmail.com, continue and finish. And then it automatically knows what is inside your repositories. And it can see this jacobrifkin/jacobrifkin.github.io. And so I'm going to click on this one and go to clone. Once I do that, it's going to clone this repository to my computer here. Users Jacob inside my documents folder, inside a folder called GitHub, inside a folder called jacobrifkin.github.io, and then I choose clone. And so what's nice is what I can do is I can use, I can show my files in Explorer. So right now, looking at this, documents, GitHub, it has this located here. And from this point, I could drag and drop my files into here, remembering that index.html needs to be my top level site if I want that to be my homepage. So for example, I'm going to come to this basic site template select everything inside here, right click, copy, come back to jacobrifkin.github.io and right click and paste. And you will see when I did that, the GitHub desktop it said, hey, you made some changes. The next thing you're going to have to do is commit a summary. So I'll say first upload and say commit to main. And then I'm going to push to the origin being this site here. And when I do that, you will see that it's pushing to the origin. And this page, you might need to refresh it. And then we see that it has uploaded with the index, pages, and the CSS, or the assets folder that I had inside there. So this means that now, when I go to jacobrifkin.github.io, again, might need to wait. There we go. And now it has that example folder or example file that I had just uploaded. Now to edit that, what I can easily do is open up a program like Brackets and go to File, Open Folder, open up that where I was currently working, so Documents, GitHub, inside the cloned repository, and just open this up as a folder. And so now if I made a change, like rather than I call this template, I say my new GitHub Pages and Control S to save it. Then I come back to the GitHub desktop, you'll see that it has changed a file. And if I only make one change here, I don't need to write a summary. I can just do commit to main, push to origin, come back here, and you'll see that these all say 1 minute, 1 minute. I refresh it, and this will say 12 seconds ago because I just edited it. There you go. And that took about 2 minutes of time to see it actually refresh and update, but it will refresh eventually. So these are the basics of working with uploading a new GitHub Pages to GitHub to start your repository and start a new Pages project.